Hey guys, it's your girl Tara Crush back with another review, and this time it is for Love Island USA on Peacock. Okay. If you haven't already, please hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. Thank you so much, and I want to get right into it because, again, you know what my goals be, but I be doing all of this. Okay, so there was of course, we've got the Casa Amor where the guys left the villa and went to meet the 6 girls, and there were 6 guys that came in for the females. And, you know, they had like a day to kind of mingle and mix or whatever. So there was a conversation between the boys that are in a relationship. Jesse, Timmy, and Isaiah. And basically what it boiled down to is Jesse and Timmy were kind of like, yeah, we're going to have some fun, but we ain't going to forget what we got at home. And Isaiah was on, yeah, I know what I got at home, but it's not going to stop me from having fun. A woman knows when her man is up to no good. And Sydney knows. That's why she over all sick in the head. And you knew she was going to be sick in the head anyway, because there's other girls and she can't regulate. She can't cut in and stop some stuff from happening. And what's going to be even more terrible, if Isaiah comes back with a chick, which I don't think he's going to do, I feel like Naja's going to be real mad if he did come back with a chick, because how dare you come back with somebody new and you didn't even give me a chance and you knew I was trying to be with you. So I definitely don't think whatever he does in that house is going to be for that house and for Sydney to find out later. Period. I think he's going to definitely have his fun, and, you know, it's going to be what it's going to be. So, they, you know, got to kind of see them go to bed. And it was very interesting how the beds, you know, how they actually lined themselves up. We had Jesse and Avery in the bed together. Of course, absolutely nothing was happening in their bed. Okay, Isaiah and Shantae, you know, were in the bed. It didn't look like much was actually happening there. So good job, Isaiah. Then we had Timmy and Bella in the bed together. Of course, she asked to get in the bed with him. He didn't offer. She asked, and he was like, pull on up. Because, you know, Timmy is a gentleman. So there was nothing happening. And then we had Jared and Phoebe. And then we had Chaz and Gabby in the bed together. And he's definitely feeling her vibe. But I didn't see... They may have been making out. I can't really remember. But I tell you who was really making out. And that was Jeff and Tiger Lily. And they might have actually did a oochie coochie. I don't know. But she definitely gave him thumbs up and he gave her thumbs up. So she might be the one to make it back into the villa, because he knows that Nasha's not into him. And he doesn't want anybody that's not into him. He doesn't want to be led on. He doesn't want anybody to have to figure out that he's a good person. So if he like it, I love it. So in the girls' villa, we have Zeta and Deb together on the sofa outside, because basically they didn't want to sleep with a boy, and, you know, they were staying true to their relationship. And so we had Sydney and Cal in the bed together. Nothing was happening. We had Kat and Chad in the bed together. Nothing was happening. We had Nick and Sam alone in, you know, in opposite beds. We had Naja and Trey in the bed together, and they was definitely making out. It was hot and heavy. It was hot and heavy. And then we had Courtney and Jordan, and they was definitely getting it in. Definitely getting it in. And she chose to, you know, sleep with Jordan the first night because, you know, she's got a connection with him and Chad, that Courtney. And I think she's going to sleep with Chad this night because, you know, she wants to see what's up with that. And I think what is happening with these girls is they are getting in the bed with these men. They are getting hot and heavy with them. They are touching places, and they are realizing, that ain't what I want. You just say it ain't big enough. Shoot, I don't know. I just feel like that's what, I just feel like it's little. I just feel like y'all ain't all getting a change of heart. Y'all going and seeing some some pinky winkies. So I think that's what it is. But, you know, again, no sparks between Naja and Trey, according to her. She wasn't feeling his vibe like that. And, you know, it is what it is. But like I said, it was probably a pinky winky, a shrimp pimp, a snub nose. Okay, so then we have Deb, who is actually the favorite amongst the guys. They love Deb. They love the way she looks. They love her goofy attitude. They love her intellect. They just love how she carries herself. It's like she can do no wrong in these guys' eyes. And the same is true for Isaiah. He hit it off really well with the ladies. And of course, they are all into him. And I seriously do not get it. Yo. He's got some beautiful eyes. He's a handsome guy. But he should not be the end of the end. And he be itching and stuff. Y'all be seeing him touch on himself. I don't know. They're going to be itching down there. That's all I know. That's all I know. Chaz is really feeling his connection with Gabby. And I like that for him because if he's going to be in the house, he needs to have somebody that really wants to be there with him. And she may actually want to be there with him. Avery and Jesse was kind of hitting it off. But it kind of appeared to me that he was just kind of distracted. And again, I don't expect Jesse to give anybody anything because he's not giving anything to Debbie, who he claims he misses and likes so much. I don't believe you, Jesse. No, I don't believe you. And Avery, I don't believe you either because you tell him that you done the most, you like him and all this, but you was just in Jeff's face. Was you not in Jeff's face? Talking about, you are the one that I really like because of your outfits and all of that. Honey, please be real with these guys and yourself. Because that's just ridiculous. But, you know, Jeff ain't tripping because he hit it off really well with Tiger Lily, honey. And she's giving it to him straight up just like that. And he ain't got to ask for it. She's just like right there with it. And I think Timmy's advice to Phoebe is funny. He's like, yeah, he really likes you, but, you know, you just got to play it cool. And they put the sunglasses on. That was cute. He's like, you almost hit yourself in the eye. You got to play that off. Timmy's so smooth. I just really like him. And I love him and Isaiah's connection. I wish Timmy could rub off more on Isaiah because Isaiah is just an F-boy. He can't help it. And I would say during the challenge, Isaiah definitely got the most kisses. They were really, you know, putting their bids in. Phoebe especially, you know, climbing on top of that boy, grinding on that boy, all this, all that. But I do believe that it was a rigged competition because some of those kisses that the girls was giving those guys in the villa that they lost, I'm like, how they lose? That didn't make any sense. Only Deb won. Only Deb won. And I think they let that happen just to make Jesse feel away. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I think they made the Casa Amor win because they wanted to see who was going to go into the hideaway because they've opened the hideaway for the winners because they had that competition, all this kissing, all this running around, all this, all that. And whoever won, you know, got the party. And it just so happened to be Casa Amor won, blah, 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 which is cool. You win some, you lose some, right? Yeah. Debbie is definitely feeling Cal, and Cal is definitely feeling Debbie. And Cal, she said, is well read. He reads, you know, 3 to 4 books a week. That reminds me of my husband because he was the same way. My late husband. He was the same way. And, you know, they're just really hitting it off. And most importantly, he's making out with her. And she doesn't have to ask him. He's actually asking her for kisses. She's not used to that, but she's missing that. And I sincerely hope that she drops Jesse because I feel like Jesse is just not into females. That's just my opinion based off of everything that I've seen. Like, what kind of man hops in a pool with men and women and decides to bear hug a dude? They wet and they bear hugging each other. That means they junks. Listen. Now, Chaz, you did something, you know, an episode or 2 ago when you was wrestling with Jeff on the bed and you laid out on top of him talking about I won and y'all was one. I don't like all that horseplay. To me, that's how stuff gets started. Like, that's how stuff gets started in the movies. Y'all be horse playing and then all of a sudden y'all catch each other's eyes and I don't like it. I just don't like it. And I feel like, Jesse, you need to go home and find yourself. Because Debbie knows what she wants and she knows that it's not what you've been putting down. So I don't know what to tell you, bro. You just need to go home. I think your man will appreciate you coming home because I'm sure he misses you just as much as you claim to miss Debbie. Boy. So I'm anxious to see how this comes out. It does look like Isaiah's going to definitely cross the line. But again, I think he's doing that to be selfish. He's going to come back to the villa like nothing happened to Sydney. Or he may tell her just so that he can be free to do whatever he wants to do. I don't know, but I don't think he's bringing anybody back to the villa. I think it's going to be either Chaz's connection or Jeff's connection because they don't really have a connection with anybody in the house. And Isaiah's in a whole romantic relationship with Sydney. So that's just my opinion as I see it. But we'll just have to see tomorrow how it all comes out. And I don't know how long it's going to be before they tell us who's going to the villa or who's staying in the villa. But I sure can't wait to see that. Because that's going to shake everything up. It's going to shake everything up. But it needs some shaking up. It needs some shaking up. And so, if you haven't, please hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. Thank you for that. And if you don't subscribe, you know what? I thank you for watching this video because you are appreciated and needed as well, okay? All right? Okay. And that is my $5.02. Peace.